Welcome to your practice for October. This is the kriya to open your wings. And so we'll begin with the Adi Mantra, rubbing your palms, sitting tall, eyes closing, tuning in, just as we would say grace before a meal. Grateful for all those who worked to put the food before us. We pause here and tune in to everything that's taught us, all our teachers, everything that's nourished us and guided us. Ong Namo, I bow to all that is made and unmade in this day, everything outside of me, people, landscapes, textures, and weather. Guru Dev Namo, I bow into the teacher, the teaching within me, my choices, my discernment, myself. So repeat after me. Ong Namo, Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo, Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo, Guru Dev Namo. Roll your wrists, roll your shoulders, shake out your fingertips, and we start the playlist at tracking airplanes. What we'll want is just a blanket, an extra blanket or a block if you like to get a little bit taller. That's what we need. Press play to start. And so we start out by hands on the thighs, drawing a great circle into your seat. Inhale as you come across the front as your chest expands, and exhale as you round back, dropping the belly back behind you. You're going to keep the crown of your head tall, moving through the sides of your ribs, the sides of your waist, and down into the outer hips. Let your eyes close. Inhale across the front, exhale across the back, just for 3. Just building our seat, getting settled, tuning in. Coast to a stop. And reverse that circle. Inhale across the front and exhale back. Through the ribs, through the collarbones, sitting tall. Coast to a stop. Take your left hand at the base of your fingers, a line of knuckles. Set that just above your heart, along the line of your sternum, that bone right up the middle. And your right hand, thumb pointing down behind your head. Let the back of your head go into your hand and lift it lightly so the chin descends a little bit, but the crown of the head is taller. Now lift your heart up into your left hand. Breathe here. Let your elbows widen. Lift your heart into your left hand. Lift the crown of your head with your left hand, and the chin comes lightly in. You are taller, elevated, rising. Keep that. Change hands. Right hand down the line of your knuckles to the sternum. Lift up. Left hand, thumb on one side, fingers on the other. Lengthen the back of your neck. So the right hand is lifting the front body. The left hand is lifting the back body, and your chin comes down lightly and then lifts. As though you had a little hook on your chin and you're pulling up the top of your heart. This is Jalanharabandha, a little bind, a little seal, so that the energy we are generating and releasing is informing our heart ourselves, not just our head. Breathe in. Sit tall. Keep it all. And bring your hands down to your thighs, chest broad and at ease. Find that whisper of ha. Ha, 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 ha. Right from your belly. Keep that breath. Close your mouth, right out your nose. Keep the breath and notice what happens as you reach your hands high into the fingertips, drop the shoulders, lift the heart and the chin lightly in. Keep the breath. Spread your hands. Fold your fingers in, but keep your palms open. Shoulders down your back. Wrapping the upper outer arms in a little to lift your heart, chin lightly in, get long in the front and in the back. Hold the breath. Chin lightly in, lift the spine, open the hands. And on the exhale, drop your shoulders, your elbows, and your hands to your thighs. And notice the quality that's starting to emerge. So bring your palms together. The last 3 fingers fold down. The first fingers point up and cross your thumbs. 2 hands high. Wrap those outer upper arms towards each other. Reach up. And see, my chin wants to come up. I'm going to reach down and hook the top of my heart and lift it up. Find that little bind. And we whistle. Inhale and exhale. A little whistle through the lips. If you don't have a whistle, simply make that shape with your mouth as though you're breathing in and out through a straw. But that small hole, breathing in and up, breathing out and down, falling a little bit back. Knees are soft, you can shake them out. Hip flexors are loose, but you are rising. You may tremble. You may struggle. If you need to, soften a little bit and come back in. Rolling in, arms long. Let the inhalation lift your ribs, staying tall even as you breathe out. That you are reversing the light forward fold that we tend to sit with all day. We're spreading the ribs. We are building the ability to rise, to lift, to fly. Shake out the knees if the hips get tight. Belly back, tail down. Keep softening your shoulders even as you extend the crown of your head. Make there some ease inside your shoulders. Keep going. 5. 4. Find a big inhale all the way up. Hold the breath, chin lightly in, reaching tall, eyes soft, body steady, shoulders soft. Let it build, let it build. Lift your chin. Exhale, shoulders, elbows, hands. Let it fall. It may take time. The longer you do that, the longer it will take for your hands to descend. But when your hands reach your thighs, notice that there's a structural change, an upright opening quality. Will change your perspective, will change your temper, your tone. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Now if you need to get a little bit higher because this cross-legged seat is making tension in your hips, you'll swap out and put a block. Legs crossing. Anytime cross legs doesn't work, put your knees down, shins kneeling. Now knuckles to your heart. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, knuckles in. In, axe, in, axe, in, axe. Right through the nose. Just breathing steadily. Now as you settle in right here, loosen your shoulders. Loosen the effort in your body, that you can be precise and at ease. Little hint of a smile. In, axe, in, axe. If this makes your shoulders very uncomfortable, draw your palms toward the floor. In, axe, in. Otherwise continuing right here. Whenever your mind scoots away, just stay with what's steady. Just stay with the breath. Stay with the motion. Now if you need to take a rest, put your hands down. Rest for a count of 5 and come back. We're adding on. Out, up, out, in. Inhale, inhale, exhale, axe. In, axe, axe. In, out, out. So if you were pressing towards the floor, in, out, out. In, out, out. As modified as you need to be steady in your motion, steady in your breath. You're not forcing your hands back, just finding some space in the shoulders. Light and easy, precise and bright. Three, 2, 1. Inhale it all the way up. Hold the breath. Again, imagine a hook at the chin. Hook the top of the heart. Pull it up. Pause and let it build. Lift your chin. On the exhale, shoulders, elbows, hands. Let it take its time. Let it float. The longer you do it, the more levity in your arms. We're building our wings, our reach, our sensation of rising, that we could go beyond the ground, the habit, the familiarity of the gravity that's within us, to find something beyond that. So we've built this upward quality, and now we're going to really let go of what's holding us back. Come to stand. On your inhalation, standing tall, hands wide. Hold the breath in, close your hands into fists, and then draw them in. Close your eyes, close your jaw, bring your knuckles to touch. Exhale, open your hands, let go. Inhale up. Hold the breath, close your hands, close your eyes, clench your teeth, and pull in, pull in, pull in. Hold the breath, touch your knuckles. Exhale, let go. Start to move at your own pace. Inhaling up, holding that breath and pulling in. Oh, what's hurting, what's grieving, what's disappointing. Feel it and let go. as you stand a little taller every time, pull in, feel. Be unhappy, be heavy, and let it go. Let it melt a little and rise again. And let your feeling make you stronger, not break you down. Let go. Pull, hold, and release. Pull it in. Flex your arms, your feet, your legs, your hands, and let go. Pull in last time. All you've got. Pull it. Hold it tight. Knuckles touch. Let it out. And standing up, palms face forward. Let it go. Shake out your fingertips. Shake out your feet. It's big work. Let it go. And now that same kind of loose quality, you'll interlace your hands, set the palms straight up, and then drop your knuckles down your back. Inhale as you reach up and exhale as you drop down. I'll come to my knees just so you can see my hands more clearly. But you stay standing. Palms go up. Exhale, knuckles down. In, X, in, X, in, X, in, X. And let it just loosen your shoulders from the tip of your elbow right down into the shoulder socket. Now, if it's too much on your shoulders, you would drop your knuckles down in front. Or if you have more space to go, look up to your palms. Just for 5, 4, 3, till you feel it all the way down to the front of your belly. 2. Inhale all the way up. And on the exhale, your hands shake out, shake down, and let them fall against you. Loosen the wrists, the shoulders, the fingertips, all the way out. And keep that loose quality. We're going to build the seat. Bring it back down, your block or your blanket. And as you arrive, the left palm down to the floor, the right hand wrist flexed, press onto the ceiling. Look down to the left hand and draw the heels of your hands apart. Get very, very straight, hand to hand. And change sides. The right hand down to the floor. The left hand flat to the ceiling. Press and find that line from hand to hand. Very, very clear. Very stable. Now keep the top hand high, bring the other up to meet it. Interlace the last 3 fingers. Again, that steeple, cross your thumbs. We'll turn. In left, out right. X, 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 X. Loosen your elbows, loosen your shoulders. Reach straight up. Eyes closing. You can keep your chin steady or turn your chin side to side. Swivel. Loosen. Once you find that momentum, start to rise. The heart coming up, the chin lightly in. Spin through the crown of your head. 3, 2. Find center. Inhale straight up. Imagine that hook on your chin. Hook the top of your heart. Crown of the head high, pause, let it build. Chin up, exhale shoulder, elbows wide now. Interlace your hands and bring them to the height of your throat and pause. Wide elbows. Draw your shoulder blades towards your spine. Feel the structure here, the height and the stability. The inhale, your hands the height of your eyes. The exhale, the height of your heart. In, X, in, X, in, X, in, X. Very steady here. This movement is integrating the energy inside us that rises and the energy inside us that descends, that allows us to solve problems, to forgive, even to remember. Let the two come together. Just for 5 and 4 and 3. Pause at the center. Inhale there. Hold the breath. And as you release your fingers, put your thumbs back, your fingers forward. The exhale, turn right. Inhale, turn left. X, in, X, in. There's no force in your turning. You're relieving the tension in your spine. Let your chin move. Increase a range of motion. And just let your eyes be closed and your body steady right here. 30 seconds. In, X, in, X, in, X. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. Find center, inhaling. And on the exhale, just hands to the thighs. Notice how different your stillness becomes. Lift your shoulders towards your ears. Exhale, down. Inhale, exhale. The breath can come out your mouth. And a little slump as you let go. That all the tension that you hold in your neck and your shoulders, you can breathe it out. And the first 10 or 12 are easy, and then it might get a little harder. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Be still, be still, be still. Take your chin to your left shoulder. Just drop your chin down to the center of your chest and over to the right shoulder. Bring it all the way up and over to the left shoulder and down. Inhale as you go up and over. And exhale as you cross the chest. Going slowly enough that you can feel the stretch, the tops of the shoulders, all the way up behind your ears, up under the jaw, even into the tongue. And on the next time that your chin is to the center of your chest, pause there. And then reverse. Inhaling up and over. You can let your teeth separate. So these large muscles through the sides of the neck are your scalenes. They hold the great weight of our head all day. But energetically, they also hold the stories of other people. The news that we hear, the worry that we carry, we tend to put here. Our shoulders tighten. And so emptying this space brings you back to your own energy. Instead of the stories of other people, just bring your chin back to your chest, pause, let your head be heavy. And put your hands on your shins. Bring your heels right under your knees and round back. Now sitting tall, draw the heart forward between your arms, sit tall. Keep the crown of your head. Exhale as you roll back. Inhale as you sit tall. But the crown of your head stays pointing up, even as the belly falls back. Last movement. Last 2 minutes here. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Now you could put all of the movements together. All of the currents and conduits. Open and clear. Inhale forward, exhale back. And then sitting a little taller, a little looser, let it get quicker and lighter. Into X, smaller, softer. The way a penny gathers in towards a pipe. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2. Sitting tall, inhale. The chin reaches down, hooks the top of the heart, and sits tall. Pause your breath, pause your movement. When you need to, you lift your chin, exhaling, hands to your knees. You may continue from here straight into the breath and then rest in Shavasana. Or maybe now's the time. Unfold, lie back, but make sure you take at least 2 minutes to lie down, if not 7. Thank you for your practice. Lie yourself back, take your time, or I'll meet you in the breath work.